Well, I can't really say I'm surprised. Hopefully that'll help cushion some of my pain, and probably bring on more confusion. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with a video that some might find exciting while others may not. While others it just may make them want to bang their head against a wall. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita and banging your head against a wall, don't forget to subscribe. And make sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions about this subject, and I got a feeling a lot of drama is gonna ensue after that, down in the comments section. Okay, so, where to begin? I'm sure many of you out there remember when I made a topic video talking about a certain rumor that had been floating around that Sony might just be in the works of making another dedicated handheld. Hooray! However, according to this rumor, there was a strong possibility that if it were true, it was only going to be functional as a remote play device with the PS4 and PS5. No. Speculation began to run rampant. Could all of these rumors be true? Is Sony really going to be going down such a dark path? And the answer to that is, yeah. It all ended up being true. In fact, we got some new info just a couple of days ago that made things even worse than we originally thought. But more on that later. And it seems like the more information that we've been getting about this so-called upcoming handheld from Sony, the more, I don't know, I'm just becoming more down on the whole situation. I'm gonna do my best to not depress you all too much, but I got a feeling that's gonna fail. So let's just dive into this info. For this article, I decided to go once again with makeuseof.com just because they're pretty sassy. And we're all about sass here at PS Vita at 2 AM. Or at least I am. What is Sony's Project Q? We're getting a new portable PlayStation. Well, kind of, not really. Here's an outline of Sony's Project Q. And they did manage to get us a nice picture of what we're going to be getting here. Well, assuming you have one over the other, but yeah, let's just go. Sony is dipping its toes into the world of portable gaming once again, but not quite in the way you might have expected. I mean, usually I just expect Sony not to go in the way that we're expecting, and usually in a bad way, so I can't really say that that's bothering me too much. No, there isn't a PSP Ultra or a PS Vita 2 on the horizon, because of course not, but eager PlayStation gamers will be able to play all of their favorite PlayStation games from the comfort of anywhere with a strong Wi-Fi connection sometime later this year. And thus, whatever enthusiasm I did have is now gone. We must emphasize you have to have a strong Wi-Fi connection for this. Oh, and a PS5 as well. Can somebody please remind me what's the point of this if we already have the backbone controller and countless other devices that already do this? Sony announces the release of a new portable gaming device, Project Q. Rumors were floating around the depths of the internet regarding Sony's working on a new handheld gaming device for quite some time, but those rumors were confirmed during the May 24th, 2023 PlayStation Showcase, and you can just follow the trail of our tears from there. Among the many incredible upcoming game releases announced during the showcase, Jim Ryan, we're already starting off with a bang now, aren't we, was able to confirm that there is indeed a new PlayStation portable gaming system in the works known internally as Project Q. Interesting, this device kinda looks like a certain other device. While there wasn't a plethora of information shared about Sony's new project in the showcase, yeah, it was actually pretty bare bones. All it really did was just come out and say, yeah, it's real. And it is yet to be seen if it is destined to join the ranks of the best handheld gaming devices. I'll cover all bets on that one. There was still a decent amount to gather about how the device works. How will Sony's Project Q work? Sony's Project Q is a handheld portable gaming device featuring an 8-inch HD screen. The device looks more or less like a DualSense controller that has been split in half and attached to either side of the screen. And it turns out there's actually a pretty good reason for that, which is, not good, but we'll get to that in a moment, like I said. Which means gamers can experience all the joys that come with the DualSense controller while they are gaming portably. One of the main characteristics to note about Sony's Project Q is that it doesn't play games physically. The trail of tears, they won't stop. Instead, Project Q streams games from your PlayStation 5 via Remote Play. Again, Sony, I think we already have things that do that. Remote Play is an app that lets you access and play your PS5 games on your mobile device using Wi-Fi. So Project Q seems to be a physical device created with the intention to make this process easier. Yeah, you remember how at the beginning of the video I had mentioned that we were actually getting less than those rumors had initially officially stated, yeah, this is an example of that. There is no PS4 remote play as far as we know. It's only going to be strictly functional if you have a PS5 and strong Wi-Fi connection. If you don't have either of these, then you have a very nice looking paperweight. The fact that Project Q only streams games players already have installed on their PS5 via remote play means that they must have a strong and stable internet connection as well as a PS5 to operate the device. So that's pretty much the nitty-gritty of what we have going on here. Now remember how at the beginning of the video I also had mentioned that things had gotten a lot worse the more information that we are obtaining for the Project Q device? Well, brace yourselves for this one, everyone. According to what we are hearing from various sources on the web, and numerous websites have already reported on this, the PlayStation Project Q's battery life might only be 3 to 4 hours long. Yep, you heard that right. Which makes me a lot less enthusiastic about the whole thing, as if I wasn't at an all-time low with that. I'm sorry, but like the fact that you have to have a PlayStation 5 and a strong internet connection to play this, in my opinion, it just kills the device. And we still don't even know how expensive this thing is going to be. In my personal opinion, if it goes past the $200 mark, I think this thing is going to be dead in the water before it even has a chance. Now, if it was 150 and pipe dream here, $100, and actually had the ability to download real PlayStation games onto the device directly itself without having to rely on any sort of internet connection, let's say, you know, along with old PS4 games or PS3 games, then maybe I could see this having a little bit more of a chance in the handheld market, but I highly doubt that's going to be the case. I mean, we already know how expensive those PS Vita proprietary memory cards used to be, and still are, so I don't have much hope for this price tag and its features. So, yeah, guys, you wanted to know what I thought about it, and well, I'm pretty meh on the whole thing. And when I say meh, I mean the lowest form of meh you could possibly get. But what do you all think? Are you planning to take a chance on the Project Q? Is this going to be a day one purchase for you? Do you have a PS5 and a strong Wi-Fi connection so you're like, I'm all ready to go? Or are you like me and think that because of the, you know, what's required to even make this thing function, you're a bit more lukewarm on the situation? Just call me cold water. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous Patreon and YouTube membership supporters who help make this content possible. So a huge thank you goes out to Cham Plow, Ricardo Martinez, Donut Valley, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Azumara, 1488 Dental, Rizal Pliskin, Buzz Saiyan, Sabin Fire, Mozgus, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, That Bro, Kayonko, Hector Gonzalez, Jamie, PSP Guru, Milk Sama, Neo Arashi, Lacerated 87, No Good, Aridri, Franz Hartle, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, Bushin Ryu Cat, Jimmy Gilby, Chris Foxhound, Jonathan Jarrett, Airkick 72, Samai 241, Meshuga 360, Werthorga, Nanius 9, Red X Lillard, Maki Curry, Shin Snake, Alan Iwazuk, Zakrito, Randy Azadech, Kaori, Michael O'Connor, H-Hitter, Jelle, Joseph Shavak, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Crazy Cat, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, VG Legends, Claimer Malarkey, BMF, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Adam Thury, Thomas Cramet, Patnos D, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdall Imbert, and Gutter Drums. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. No, seriously, Sony, what is the point of this device if we already have the backbone controller? I'm serious about that. I ain't gonna let this go.